we ought to have Jayme ask us questions about each other. She asks you questions about me.
You.
And no, she asks questions about me.
She asks me questions about me.
No, she asks No! You never listen.
You know it.
A decade of Mac and Gaydos.
So did I ever tell you about the time Max sexted me? He was dating Cricket, his now wife. My husband and I are shopping. I'm going through the clothes racks now. Got a text from Mac. I open up, I'm like, oh my gosh. He had written this really gushy, romantic text, obviously not meant for me, right? And it was meant for Cricket. So my jaw picked my jaw up off the floor. I'm showing it to my husband, who luckily has a really good sense of humor. He thought it was hilarious. I'm texting Mac back like, please tell me that this was not meant for me. He was so embarrassed. And he's one of those guys that is just so funny. And he's a funny guy, from his Michael McDonald impersonations on the air to the way he was screaming at the valets at his first Christmas party with KTAR. It was hilarious. But this is the first time I could almost see his embarrassment through the phone. So when Mac and Gaydos and I first started the show 10 years ago, I felt like I was coming to work with a couple of brothers who just never missed an opportunity to hassle me. And these guys were confirmed bachelors. We're never getting married to anybody. They were basically, members of the He-Man Woman Haters Club, right? They were down on church. They were down on women. Definitely no kids. I mean, Mac didn't even want a baby near him, right? And now I look at them, and it's like 10 years later, they're both married to wonderful women, involved in their churches, have kids, and I'm thinking, who are these guys, right? One of the best things that came out of my relationship with Mac Watson was the tart cherry pie recipe. Yeah, his first year here, it was his birthday. He didn't know anybody here, but he knew I baked. So he brought me in this recipe, and he said, Jayme, will you make this for my birthday? Because this is the pie I like to have on my birthday, but I don't know anybody to make it for me. So of course I did, and I made it for him every year after that, and I make it for my family as well. It's become a family favorite, actually. So thank you, Mac, for the tart cherry pie recipe. They were talking about something on the air, and they were hassling me, and they got me laughing so hard that I snorted. Well, they kept that clip of me snorting, and at the most inopportune times, they would just pop it in there to embarrass me. Any opportunity to embarrass Jayme, right? The professional news anchor. They'd put up pictures they would draw all over the windows of the news wedge while I was anchoring the news, trying to get me to crack up. It was like dealing with class clowns for 4 hours a day, yeah.
I'm Bob McClay. Here's our top story.